ABC. Hope y'all are doing well. This is a response to Robert Zee's March question about how do you prepare for Record Store Day. First thing I do is when I hear that the list is out, I read down through the list of all the offerings and make myself a list of the things I think look the most interesting or that I've never heard of before. Usually there are a lot of things I've never heard of before. And then I start looking up stuff on YouTube, trying to find clips and any kind of information I can about the bands that I don't know. Watch a few videos. I try to see if the release that's being offered on Record Store Day is already posted on YouTube, if I can listen to the whole thing. Because if I can, there's a good chance I won't buy it. But it depends on what it is. But that does kind of take the pressure off. I don't feel like I have to really seek after something that is readily available digitally. I also look to see how much the earlier releases of the offering on Record Store Day, I see how much those are on Amazon or Discogs, things like that, see what they were going for. A lot of times it seems like the original versions are cheaper than the Record Store Day version, and I don't care about 180 grams. I just don't care. I just want to hear the music. So I check out all that stuff. Then I look for the retail price suggested for the Record Store Day price, or for the Record Store Day releases. Then I try to make a really short list of things I would really love to have, like the tippy top of the wish list. Add up how much I think it's all going to cost. And then I throw my list away and don't even worry about it because it's usually too expensive. But if there's one or two things that really are super shiny, then I'll try to find those. But I don't go out on Record Store Day because it's too crazy. Usually. We have a couple of times and it was fun. But we usually don't go out on Record Store Day at all. We wait till a few days after, then go to McKay's or other places that have Record Store Day releases. And then we usually shop from the leftovers from previous years first because they're sometimes on sale then because it's been a couple years. And if that one or two bright and shiny things that I was looking for happen to be there, and if we happen to have the money in the budget, then I might grab one. But it's a rare thing for me to get Record Store Day releases on the year that they're actually released for Record Store Day because they're just so stinking expensive. And I can't really justify spending. My limit is usually around, if it's something really super nice, my limit is usually around $20. If it's more than that, I just think it's kind of ridiculous and we got bills to pay. So I just can't see spending too much more than that. So it's going to have to be something really knock your socks off if I'm going to spend more than that. Or a present. That's a little different too because that's special. But yeah, that leaves out the majority of things for Record Store Day for me just because the price is too much. Yeah. So the half off or whatever discount I can get a couple of years later, that's more my style. There's a place going towards Kentucky or in Kentucky called Mellow Mats, and we found some really good Record Store Day, previous year Record Store Day things discounted quite a bit because I guess they had overstock or they just didn't sell for a very long time. And if I wait long enough at McKay's, after people have listened to them and then decided to trade them in, then sometimes I scoop up those Record Store Day releases after they've been pre-enjoyed, which is fine by me. Don't care as long as they're in good condition. And so that's usually how we roll on Record Store Day, which basically means we don't. So that's what I do. I shop the same way with most online things. I'll shop, make a nice cart, and once I have it all filled out with the things I think are the best, then I just delete the cart and don't even buy anything. It's fun. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're getting fired up for a record store day your way. And I guess that's pretty much it. Y'all take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.